Glen Powell's ex Gigi Paris reveals the exact moment she knew their relationship was done. Gigi Paris has opened up about the moment she realized her relationship with actor Glen Powell was over, shedding light on a breakup that had fans speculating for months. The model and influencer recently shared her side of the story in a candid interview, offering clarity on what led to the end of their romance and how she's moved on. Gigi and Glen dated for several years before their quiet split in 2023. Their relationship had been relatively private, with the couple occasionally sharing glimpses of their life together on social media. However, things began to shift when Glenn started filming the romantic comedy Anyone But You alongside Sydney Sweeney. Fans noticed Gigi's absence from promotional events, and eventually, speculation grew that the relationship had ended. In the new interview, Gigi Paris didn't hold back. She revealed that the exact moment she knew the relationship was over came during a particularly difficult phone call. According to Gigi, it wasn't one big fight or scandal that ended things. It was a slow realization that they were no longer on the same page. I remember being on the phone with him one night and he was talking, but I just felt this distance, she explained. It wasn't what he said, it was what he didn't say. I hung up and sat there in silence, and I just knew it was done. Gigi said the realization was heartbreaking, but it was also freeing. She admitted that for a while she had been ignoring signs that the relationship was drifting apart. You don't want to admit that something you put your heart into is no longer working, she said. But deep down, I knew for a while. That moment just made it undeniable. She also addressed the rumors that swirled about Glenn's chemistry with co-star Sydney Sweeney, which many speculated played a role in the breakup. Gigi didn't directly comment on the speculation, but she acknowledged that watching her partner build a new connection, even in a professional setting, was difficult. When you're already feeling disconnected and then you see someone else light up around another person, it's hard not to notice, she said. It just made it clearer to me that I deserved something more aligned. Despite the emotional pain, Gigi emphasized that there's no bad blood between her and Glenn. She described their relationship as beautiful for what it was and said she'll always appreciate the time they had together. We had a real connection, and I loved him deeply, she said. But sometimes love isn't enough. Timing matters. Growth matters. And sometimes two people grow in different directions. Since the split, Gigi has been focusing on herself. She's traveled, spent time with close friends, and poured her energy into her modeling and content work. She also said she's been exploring new passions and embracing single life in a healthy way. I'm finally in a place where I can say I'm genuinely happy again, she shared. It took time. Breakups are never easy, especially when the world is watching. But I've learned so much about myself. Gigi also offered advice to anyone going through a breakup, encouraging them to trust their instincts and not be afraid to walk away when something no longer feels right. If your gut is telling you it's done, listen to it, she said. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is let go, but it's also the most powerful. While Glen Powell has not commented publicly on the details of their breakup, he's continued to focus on his rising Hollywood career. He and Sydney Sweeney have promoted Anyone But You with strong chemistry, which helped fuel the film's success and led to even more speculation about their off-screen relationship, though both have denied any romantic involvement. Gigi, for her part, seems to be at peace with the way things ended. She's choosing to focus on the future rather than dwell on the past. I'm proud of how far I've come, she said. I didn't fall apart, I grew, and that to me is the real win. Let me know if you'd like a version optimized for YouTube narration or with